Hello and welcome to Live in the Pub. This is Susan O'Rourke and I'm here with Zig Zeitler.
That's me.
Hi Zig, how are you
Hi,
today?
how are you, Susan?
I'm glad you made it over to the pub today.
Yeah.
You know, I had a birthday a couple of weeks ago and I'm still
You
recovering
did.
from it.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a massive undertaking.
Did you have too many stale stouts?
No, I'm not a drinker.
Oh, okay.
But I had a great time, let me tell you. I want to celebrate my birthday every single week after that one.
Yeah. Well, you know.
You know, the big draw for me is the cake.
Yeah.
Because it's guilt-free.
Yeah.
I can eat cake. I don't think twice about it. I'm like, it's my birthday. I can eat this cake. If I want to, I could eat the whole thing because it's my birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I
You can
wish
do
that
anything
was
you want on your
happening
birthday.
like
That's
every week.
acceptable, you know. And anything can happen here at the Dirty Tree Pub.
I know, except they don't serve cake.
Yeah.
We got to talk to those Megan girls.
Yeah.
The one Megan doesn't like me, the one without the H.
Really?
I think so. She's always giving me a look.
That look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every time I order something, she looks at me like, again?
Wow.
Yeah. So just let
Maybe we
me
should
know
have a
that.
talk with her.
No. Let's just play some great music.
I know. We'll get the leprechaun to take care of her. That'll work.
That's really a mean thing to do.
I know, but I kind of have a mean
gonna
streak in me
sick
once in
Liam
a while.
on
You know.
Megan.
I am
Okay.
Irish.
All right, I'm going to tell Liam when he comes in. I'm just going to... Don't tell anybody. I mean, it's a secret. I don't want her to know
Yeah.
that I
Oh,
know
no, we don't
that
tell.
she doesn't really like
you,
me,
you, know,
but-
you people in the audience, don't say a word to her. Don't call her or anything, please.
Right. Well, we're going to be listening to some great music, and instead of the usual format where I play like two or three of one band or one particular performer, we're going to just go one tune or one song a performer and get a real mix of people today. So,
okay.
again, remember, always, if you're listening to something on Live in the Pub and you want to know who's playing that song, just message us on Facebook. We have a great Live in the Pub Facebook page, and it needs some more of those big blue thumbs sticking straight up. That means you like us.
So that means you people out in the audience?
Yeah, and get on there and we can chit-chat a little bit. If you have any suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. It doesn't matter. And they could be good suggestions or bad suggestions, or it doesn't matter. You can contact us.
Right.
So the first set of tunes that we're going to listen to is, let me see here. Oh, this is like one of my favorite. This is by Moving Cloud, and it's a set of tunes, Chinese Polka, and it's not Chinese, but it's called Chinese Polka.
That's a fun
William
name.
Durette's Clog and the Boys of the Lough. And then we're going to go to a great set of tunes by Alton, and then we're going to hear one of my favorite Irish accordion players, and it's JoeBurke with Carl Hessian.
All right, so we're going to hear some great music, so sit back and listen. We're here at the Dirty Tree Pub.
Yeah, and those are really nice sets. You know, I really enjoy Joe Durant and Carl Hessian. That's just a great set of tunes. I love it.
Yes, it is.
It's amazing, I think, to listen to the playing on that. I think he's adding notes.
He probably has a lot of grace notes. That's what they're called, grace notes.
Yeah. Well, it kind of sounds like he's falling down the stairs. You know, it's like got that tumbling feeling
Well,
to
maybe
it.
he had one too many stale
It's
stouts.
very- yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think he could play like that with one too many stouts.
No.
Okay, we're going to listen to a couple of songs now back to back. One by Silly Wizzard and one by Realativity. Let me see. What do I have by Silly Wizzard? Lover's Heart. Ooh, I love that one. And let me see. Relativity. How about There Was a Lady? That's a nice one.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay,
nice.
so we got Lover's Heart and There Was a Lady, because we're coming up to like Valentine's Day real soon. That's perfect.
That's right. Okay.
Unless it was a lady that was a murdering kind of lady, that could be bad. You know, the Irish, those songs are sometimes dark.
Yeah, matter of fact, that Valentine's Day is a week away.
Yeah, I don't think it's a week away.
Yes, it is. This is the 7th today.
Oh yeah, it is a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Well, let's get prepared,
Okay.
and then we're going to hear from Liam.
She was in a flowery garden when first she caught my eye, and I just a marching soldier. She smiled as I passed by. The flowers she held were fresh and fair, her lips were full and red, and as I passed that shady bar, these words to me she said. Last night we spoke of love, now we're forced to part. You leave to the sound of the marching drum and the beat of a lover's heart. She was by the shore in the evening when next I saw my dear, running barefoot by the waterside. She called as I drew near. The sunlight glanced at the water's edge, making fire of her auburn hair. My young heart danced to her parting words that hung in the evening air. Last night we spoke of love, now we're forced to part. You leave to the sound of the marching drum and the beat of a lover's heart. She was on the strand the next morning when orders came to sail, and as we slipped our ropes away, I watched her from the rail. She threw me a rose which fell between us, it floated on the bay, and as our ship pulled from the shore, I heard her call and say, last night we spoke of love, now we're forced to part. You leave to the sound of the marching drum and Now the soldier's life won't suit me. Sweet music is my dread, for I'd rather melt the hardest heart than pierce it with a blade. Let the time be short till I return to my home in the north of sky, and the loving girl who stole my heart with these words as I passed by. Last night we spoke of love, now we're forced to part. You leave to the sound of the marching drum and the beat of a lover's heart.
There was a lady in her father's garden, a brisk young sailor came passing by. He stood a while and he gazed upon her, and he said, "Young lady, won't you marry I? I'm not a lady, but a poor wee girl, and a poor wee girl by a low degree. Therefore, young man, you may try some other for a servant girl. I'm not fit to be. Oh, I have houses and great big living and plenty money for to set you free. If you'll come home, I'll make you my own, and you'll have servants to wait on thee. It's 7 years since I had a sweetheart, and 7 more since I didn't see. 7 years I will wait upon him, for if he's alive, he'll come home to me. It's 7 years since you had a sweetheart, and 7 more since you didn't see. 7 or more you will wait upon him. Perhaps this young man you might never see. Oh, if he's sick, I wished him better, or if he's dead, I wish him rest. But if he's alive, I will wait upon him, for he is the young man that I love best.
Well, hello everybody, it's Liam the Extra Large Leprechaun here from the Dirty Tree Pub. When I left you last week, we were talking about Tony Baloney Moser. Ooh, wait a minute. Did anybody check see if Tony's around? I should never say Baloney, especially if he's around. But anyways, Tony was working on some kind of special trick or gig, something going to happen on St. Patrick's Day here at the Dirty Tree. I haven't got to the bottom of that yet. I hope to by maybe next week's show. But I do know that there is talk now, and it is time to start placing your bid in the auction to sit in Mick McGinn's chair on St. Patrick's Day. And let me tell you, folks, if you're not ready to bid big, don't bid at all, because usually one of the public safety officers or staff members will come in with I don't know, I've seen it as go as high as $1,600. Sometimes it's usually $700 or $800, but it's all for a chance to sit in the famous seat where Mick McGinn spent many of his last years at the end of the bar. He would come in after his wife had died. And oh, by the way, his wife passed away from cancer, so all the proceeds usually go to one of the charities for that. But nonetheless, you bid for a chance to use that chair, and as long as I've been coming to the Dirty Tree Pub, I have never seen anyone actually sit in the chair. Even on St. Patrick's Day, when they pay all that money, they guard the chair on St. Patrick's Day to make sure nobody sits there. And if you've never been here, don't accidentally sit in that chair. Nobody ever has. Somebody will yell at you at stop. They sometimes will put something over it if it's getting busy or there's out-of-towners coming in. But it's the first chair at the end of the bar. It's Mick's. You'll notice the stale stout and the Kentucky bourbon, his favorite drink. Enough about that. If you want to get in on the raffle, come over to the pub or give them a call and place your bid for your chance to have the seat on St. Patrick's Day. Now, to the calendar of Irish and Celtic events on MI Irish. Of course, it's Tuesday. That means it's our show, the 7th. But tonight in Muskegon, the once-a-month Irish sessions at Hennessy's Irish Pub. I don't recommend you make the trip over there just for the sessions, but if you're going to be in Muskegon on the first Tuesday of every month, great place to go. Tomorrow, Conklin, every Wednesday, Irish Sessions. Thursday, it's the online radio show, or if you're in Muskegon, you can tune it in. But it Sounds Like Ireland radio show. I was on that a couple weeks ago. Fabulous time, great show, good host, Bill Marshall. Check it out. You can listen to it online, 5 o'clock every Thursday. Also at 6 o'clock, if you have business in Grand Rapids, we recommend you go down to Flanagan's Pub. They have live Irish music every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m., and there's no cost to get in for that. Friday, February 10th, 2 big events happening. One in Grand Haven, GoTech Irish Fest with Switchback. GoTech is a high school club group that plays Irish music. I haven't heard them, but I've heard great things about them. And Switchback I've known for years. They used to always play at the Muskegon Irish Music Festival when it was called the Muskegon Irish Music Fest. Now that it's the Michigan Irish Music Fest, they haven't been back in several years. A lot of people are always asking for them. We highly recommend them. Kind of an Americana group with Celtic roots. Well worth the show. They do a great show every time. But if you can't make it over to Grand Haven, you still want to hear great, real Irish music, check out the show in East Lansing with 10 Strings and a Goat Skin. One of my favorite touring groups from Ireland. Seen them several times already at the Milwaukee Irish Fest. They were at the Michigan Irish Music Fest. We can give this 2 giant leprechaun thumbs up for the 10 Strings and a Goat Skin show in East Lansing. We're into the weekend with just your basics, your shows, your radio shows, and of course your sessions. Monday, it's buy one, get one fish and chips, both Claras, and then the Michigan Irish Music Cafe show and Blarney on the air. And that takes us right to next week, Valentine's Day. So if you're looking for something to buy your Valentine, why not check out MI Irish? Click on the Biddy Murphy link, and you might just get it in time for your Valentine, and you can get 15% off by using the code miirish.com. Thank you, everybody, and as always, stay Irish, my friends.
Thanks, Liam.
All right, Real.
Hey, Zig, I don't know how to say this, but I think I know why Megan with an H hates me now, because I think I accidentally sat in that chair.
Oh, you didn't know it?
How would I know that? It was just empty. I thought nobody sat there. I was sitting there and ordering a drink, and she gave me the look. And then it just kind of spiraled downhill.
That could be it. I hope she gets over it. 'Cause she gets kind of ornery, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, we're going to listening to some music, and music soothes the savage beast, so let's hope that applies to Megan. So we're going to hear something from Trian. We're going to hear a great song from Mick Maloney, and we are going to hear a song for Ireland with Dick Gaughan, which I think is probably one of the most beautiful renditions of that song there is. So I hope you guys enjoy what's coming to you right now, and then we'll be back to talk a little bit more. The hour is almost winding up.
I know it is. So you folks out there, kick back, grab a dirty stout at home, or stale stout at home, and give it a listen.
My song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrows of our troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind. I'll tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. Isaac Scott from Ballyconnell, he lived just across the fields. A great man for the music and the dancing and the reels. MacDonald came from South Armagh to court young Agnes fair, and we'd often meet on the Ryan Road and laughter filled the air. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. Now Isaac, he was Protestant and Sean was Catholic born, but it never made a difference, for the friendship, it was strong. And sometimes in the evening when we heard the sound of drums, we said it won't divide us, we always will be one. For the ground our fathers plowed in, the soil it is the same, and the places where we say our prayers have just got different names. We talked about the friends who died, we hoped there'd be no more. 'Cause little then we realized the tragedy in store. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. It was on a Sunday morning when the awful news came round. Another killing had been done just outside Camla town. We knew that Isaac danced up there, we knew he liked the band. But when we heard that he was dead, we just could not understand. We gathered at the graveside on a cold and rainy day. The minister, he closed his eyes and for no revenge he prayed. And all of us who knew him from along the Ryan Road bowed our heads and we said a prayer for the resting of his soul. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. Now fear had filled the countryside, there was fear in every home. Late at night a car came prowling round the Ryan Road. A Catholic would be killed tonight to even up the score. Oh Christ, it's young MacDonald that they've taken from the door. But Isaac was my friend, he cried, he begged them with his tears. The centuries of hatred have ears that cannot hear. An eye for an eye, it was all that filled their minds. And another eye for another eye, till everyone is blind. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. My song for you this evening, It's not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrows of our troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind. I'll tell you of two friends in time who were both good friends of mine. Now I don't know where the moral is or where the song should end, but I wonder just how many wars are fought between good friends. And those who give the orders, they are not the ones to die. It's Scott and MacDonald and the likes of you and I. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together. There were roses, roses, there were roses.
Walking all the day by tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver-winged they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breasts. Saw black head against the sky with twisted rocks that run to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with true friends who try to make you stay, telling jokes and news, singing songs to pass the time away. We watch the Galway salmon run like silver darting, dancing in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Someone touched the bow and he played a reel which seemed so grand and gay. We stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam. We found Atlantic bass. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. I saw land where no one had to fight, but waking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light, while lying where the falcons fly, they twist and turn all in your air blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more, stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland.
Song for Ireland. That is a beautiful version.
Very nice.
Very
yeah,
nice.
Very
And
nice.
you know,
I
just
like it.
before we heard There Were Roses, that's a phenomenal Tommy Sands song being sung by Robbie O'Connell, I believe. And on that recording, there was also Mick Maloney and Jimmy Keane and Liz Carroll on fiddle. So that's a really, really fine recording of that piece as well. And it's such a great song. I mean, it really does. When we were listening to it, we were talking in the pub about how it's reminiscent almost of John Denver. It has that real sense of familiarity to it.
It sure does.
And it crosses, the border between Irish music and American music beautifully. So, and I think that's probably why a lot of Tommy Sands songs are so popular, to be honest, because they have that sense of
familiarity.
and popular music, and we don't notice it right away, but it's definitely there in a beautiful thread.
There's a lot of, I think, Irish influence in a lot of pop music. I mean, the Beatles, you take a song like Yesterday, all my troubles seem. I mean, it's so close to me. It's got the same type of feel, like Oh Danny Boy,
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's amazing. I think how many different types of music bleed into other different types of music.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's time for us to say goodbye, sadly. And again, I want to remind you that Live in the Pub is a production of the White Crow Conservatory of Music, which is located in Saginaw, Michigan. So don't be a stranger. Stop by and see us any old time.
That's right.
And come on out to the pub someday. We'd love to see you. And until next week, safe home.
And we will see you next week right here live in the pub. Martin Hayes coming on.